Hello, hello, everyone. You've got double trouble this weekend with me. Normally, I don't go live on a Sunday evening, but here I am. So let me just say hello to a few people. Hey, Jen Kovo. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Remy. I would like Space Monster to provide proof of when I ever dragged her or what had been going on. Yes, I chatted on Darling Nikki's because I like her. Yeah, Remy, you don't really have to do anything. Let's be honest here. A space monster. Yeah, in her head. Most of the time. Well, the majority of the bloody time. And we've got, I said Ginger. Sagacious, how are you? Big D in the house. Welcome, Breakfast Club fan. And have we got Craftastic? Hey girl, how are you? Andrea Mom. Shift happens. Hey T Adams. Cool Gamer, hi. Tinksy Bell. Hello, hello. Hey Fiona. Good to see you. Hey Tommy. Ninja Mama. Janae Ann, hello. Good to have yous all here. As I'm sure you know with the title, I'm not normally on a Sunday evening. Hey, Too Scooter. But yeah, we're going to talk about the person that calls herself Space Monster tonight. Yeah. I think I said hello, Tommy. I did. And Shift. I don't know if everyone's aware of who Space Monster is. Actually, I don't even know if she's aware half the time. Hey, Black Cat. I don't know if she's aware most of the time where she is or who she is. But anyway, hey, so done with it. I done an awful thing. Well, in Space's mind anyway. I went in. Hi, SA, Sherry. I'll maybe wait till a few more people come in and then I can start. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, everybody. It's free entertainment. Breakfast Club fan? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. She always kind of circles round, keeps circling round. Oh, I just can't. I just can't. Oh, Tixie's in the house with the snacks. And I knew that Helen wasn't going live tonight. So I thought, well, yeah, I'm going to come live and address this. I done an awful thing. An awful thing. I went in to MRB's chat. Yeah. I haven't a problem with Carlin. And I can go wherever the hell I want. Hey, Lenny. Hey, JD. Oh, she hates you, Breakfast Club, because you left Discord. Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would be enough for her. Now, me and her have knocked heads before, so this isn't the first time. She had a comment up addressed to me, and it was actually to me, Amber, and Leslie, who are my friends. And well, you know what she's like. She gets something into her head, and it just sticks on her. A world of its own, doesn't it? Oh, that's all right, Remy. Yeah, I'm very friendly. Breakfast Club with Amber and Leslie. We're good friends. And it seems that Space just lumps everybody in together. And I done an awful thing. I went into Mummy Ramblings. Imagine that. Imagine that. I can go wherever the fuck I want on here. And I certainly don't need to ask you, Space. Oh yeah, piss monster. I mean, that's if she's sober half the time. Let's be honest. You know, she doesn't even know where she is most of the time. I mean, how many channels has she been around? Mary Marlowe, making lemonade, Robbie's, MRB's. You know, she's got a grudge with everyone, really. Everyone. And now it's MRB. Or your Breakfast Club. I'm very friendly with Amber and with the lovely Leslie. Ah, right, yeah. We're all conspiring. It's all worked out in her head. I'm just going to actually get the post that she made. I don't like the woman. I don't have to explain where I go and where I don't go. I can go wherever I want. Just 1 minute. I'm just going to pull up her post. Hey, Julie. Charlie slides in. Hey, Janae. Hope I haven't missed anybody. Too Scooter. So you can't do more than 2 things at once, or get kind of waylaid a wee bit. Hope you're doing well, Charlie. I'm just going to bring up this post from the lovely space monster. I should have actually had this all prepared, but no. She's got a gripe against MRB, Carlin. So obviously everybody else should have. I've absolutely no issue with Carlin. Never had. Hey, Sandra. And I did go into her chat. I like Scooter. I like Tommy. I like all the girls. I haven't got a problem. I know that there's 2 sides to every story. And it's their story. And there is, you know, to try to make you space. Hey, Leslie, out to be a victim is laughable. Come on. You're certainly no victim. Hold on to where I get what she had said, where she addressed me. I should have had this all prepared, but I was very disorganised today. Right, under one of Space's videos. I mean, obviously she stalks MRB. If I don't like someone, I don't go into their chat. I don't watch them. Why would I? Why would I? But she does. Irish crime and coffee time. Interesting you're here, you troll. Troll. You are part of this. Part of what? Part of what? With your girl Amber Alerts and Leslie. There you go. Then she goes on to threaten Leslie. Leslie girl, remember that's WhatsApp call on the 14th of the 6th, where you wanted me to go with you to take everyone down. The one I recorded. Ah, so you're dirty then. Hey, Amber. Hey, Megan. The one I recorded for the first time. Remember that one, you POS? Oh, I got you kids. Laugh out loud. Oh, she's got us, Amber and Leslie. Yeah, we should be worried, shouldn't we? The power of you one. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Put down the wine glass. Sober up before you come back on YouTube making accusations. You drunken old scut. And that's what you are. You are a drunken old scut. Calling me a troll. And her on the lush most of the time. I can go wherever I want. If I want to go into MRB's, Carlin's, I'll go in. I don't have to explain that. I have no issue with Carlin. You have jumped on the bandwagon, haven't you? How many community space have you been in and out? See, a lot of people don't know Space's history. She's been started off with Mary Marlowe, then she was in making lemonade, Robbie's. Then she was in MRB's. The last I heard, she was obsessed with Martin Dehan and she was going on a trip to Norway and she was threatening to do all this and go to his house and do this, that and the other. She didn't do anything. She didn't do fuck all. Did you? And it is a hate wagon. It's disgusting. She is a drunken old scut, JT. Coming on, talking. She can hardly speak. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. She was with Darling Nikki as well. That's right. Hey, dippity doo. Oh, first time I really actually came across, thank you, Leslie, Space Monster, unfortunately, was when I was part of Dorothy's channel. And Outback reached out to Dorothy because they were going through a thing. And the thing was that thing, Space. Outback's wife was friends with Space for 2 years and they shared a lot together. A lot. As you do with friends, you share a lot of things. Obviously things went amiss and she went live one night and she put it all out, everything out. It was disgusting. Every private conversation, didn't you, Space? You put out for the whole of YouTube. Everything. You stalked hospitals, everything, to find out where Summer was. Checking. Who does that? Who does that? Who stalks hospitals? Well, we actually do know someone else that did that. But anyway, we'll move on, Amber. Yeah, but anyway. And the accusations. Yeah. Talk about betrayal of a friend. And Outback done a live with Dorothy, and it was a brilliant live, and I think it's still up. Because the betrayal, hey Larky, it was bad, it was nasty, really, really dirty. Hey Bones. To do that to someone that you called a friend, you shared confidences with, to come on and yeah. She's dirty and she's nasty. And you're also an old drunk. Yeah, I'll say it. You are an old drunk. I'm trying to think, Amber. Or not Amber, Angela. Jesus, there's enough stalkers around this place. Well, she's a stalker. Oh, she threatened all this big stuff when she was going to Norway. She didn't go anywhere near Martin Dehan. Nah, she didn't. Hi, Jane. But to call me a troll because she saw me in MRB. So what? I'll go wherever I want. I don't have to ask your permission. And so what? I am friends with Leslie. And keep her name out of your mouth. And Amber. And what is it that we're all planning to do? What's the three of us planning to do? In your mind, in your fucked up mind, what do you think we're all planning to do with MRB? Because I don't know. Amber doesn't know. And Leslie doesn't know. You've just jumped on the bandwagon. What has Carlin done on you that's so bad that you have to join and go at her day in, day out? Oh, hello, Carlin. You made the tragic mistake of wearing a hoodie that celebrated my love of photography. It was a threat to her in her warped mind. You see? Yep, I know the hoodie you're talking about. That's all it'll take in her warped, drunken mind. That's all it takes. And I will say this. What's happening to Carlin? I know there's two sides to every story. It's wrong. She has hundreds of people after her. People like you, Space. Yeah. Amber, when have we ever spoke of MRB? We haven't. Hey, replay. We haven't. Why would we? But you have people that are devoted to YouTube, spent their life trolling YouTube, and you've the cheek to call me a troll. I go in and I show my name. I don't have to have alts. Just think how many communities that you've been kicked out of. You know, there's, as I say, you started with Mary Marlowe making lemonade. There was Robbie's, MRB. I don't know, there was probably many more. The conspiracies, the theories, bizarre behaviour. Yeah, that's you. That's you. I had my first run-in with you after Christmas when you took it into your head that me and Angie and a whole lot of us had all these hundreds of alts. Yeah, Leslie, that's her problem, because she has a lot of alts. She accuses other people of having alts. I don't. I have one alt, and everyone knows what it is. So it's not exactly an alt. And Leslie, I'm sorry that she has, yeah, because she's dirty. She betrayed Summer. She'll betray you. But she's not going to come on here and call me out because I'm in Carlin's. I'll go wherever I want. I've never had an issue with Carlin. I actually think it's wrong what's happening to her. It is wrong. Hundreds of people at her every day. Like, I know how I felt today when I seen that one comment. Imagine having 1,000 comments directed at you. You feel like you're just whistling in the wind to try to get people to hear you. It's not right. I get it. I go back and forth, say with old Dot, but we keep it on here. You lot don't. Do you, Space? You're just nasty. And don't threaten Leslie. Leslie's my friend, and I will stand up for her. Leslie hasn't just got a wee meek voice. Leslie's probably one of the strongest people that I know. She done what a lot of people would love to do, but she was the one that done it. You see, this is it. Yeah, T. Adams. A lot of people don't know her from in this Crama community. We know her going back from 2018, from the original group. Yeah, I know that, Carlin. I see it. Yeah, I see it. We all see it, actually. And it's not right. Because what we're seeing, and I had nothing to do with this, but looking on, I did have it just go into a few channels to see what was happening. It's relentless. It is relentless. You've got people like Space, who's nothing but a drunken scut, as we would say over here, throwing out conspiracies. She is. She's nasty. She's foul, Tammy. I've always thought that about her. There's no need for it. And threatening to put out calls, put them out. Put them out. Because me and Leslie will go live each and every time. Each and every time. Because, as you know, Leslie might have a quiet voice, but she was the one that went the full distance, and you know what I'm talking about. She's always covers her back. Yeah, I know you will, Leslie. Because it's going to stop. She thinks she can come on and pick at you? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. And what are you doing stalking around? If you don't like someone and you don't want to follow them, right? Which obviously you don't like Carlin. What are you doing stalking her channel? That's creepy. That is creepy. And then singling out people. Well, you picked the wrong one with me because I'll go toe to toe each and every time. And I know you'll like that. Sagacious, the toe to toe every time. I will. Yeah, Breakfast Club, I do. It's conspiracies, Amber, and it's pathetic. She needs to get herself sober, coming on here, making threats, making wild accusations. I'm not saying what anybody else isn't thinking. I know that, Carlin. I see it. I see it. And so do many others. And it's not right. It's not right. It's complete targeted harassment. And sometimes we all sit back and watch this and think, yeah, well, it's not happening to me. It doesn't really matter. But that's not right. It's not right. It's not fair. It's disgusting, actually. Yeah. Yeah. They've all this hundreds of women grouping together to go after one woman. Yeah. Yeah. Great. And I don't give a shite if I get hate for it. I don't care. Because there's many more like me think the same thing. We can all have fallouts. I get it. I've always said there's two sides to each story. And there is two sides. But you know what? When you're a crying victim and you keep on and keep on and keep on, you're making more victims. You lose that title because you become the bully. You become the harasser. You absolutely do. You make victims. Hey, Bridget. I hope I said hi to everyone. But I was so cross today. Amber sent me this and she was like, what the? And I said, I hoped I hadn't to have anything more to do with that woman. I really, really hoped I wouldn't have anything more to do with that woman. The mad accusations at Christmas was enough for me. I stayed away. I don't bother with her. I let other people find out for themselves. And they do find out because she does turn each and every time. It is, Janae. It's absolutely. That's exactly what it is. What's wrong? What's going on in the chat? They do twist words. I know it. I've had my words twisted. And until it happens to you and it's your own, when they're calling your name out, we can all sit behind the screen. But when they're calling out, you invited her. No, you are right, Lenny. No. Sagacious. I don't know who Lenny's is. How is Carlin a frog with J-Bells? Absolutely not. Hold on till I check the chat. Please be respectful to everybody in this chat because I'm not having it tonight. I'm being honest. Because we've people like Space Monster. Yeah. That's what she does. That's her behaviour. And I will say it, we are better than her. Charlie, just leave it. I honestly don't know what was said or what wasn't said. Let's see. Wait till I go. I can't even see my live chat. Sagacious, are you here? Yeah. That's fine. Thanks, Bones. Thanks, Sagacious. I don't know anything about the resort. Did MRB? Was Carlin? Yeah, I agree to Scooter. Charlie, I want to keep to this subject about Space Monster. Please, I hope you don't mind. It's got nothing to do with the resort. This is the thing that's the problem. Everything Everything is picked apart. Everything. But we could do with that. All right, Charlie, I'll see you later. Enjoy the game. I don't know anything about the resort. MRB said we'll go to the blog. We can go and have a look in the blog. Yeah, the Google blot is the best thing. Yeah, she did. There was, Remy. There was something about a resort. I seen it. I'm not sure what it was about. Obviously, when you're a YouTuber, you can maybe go and get deals. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. But I agree, definitely. There was something about resort. Charlie is right about that. But look, honestly, we can chat. If there's any questions, we can email MRB. I'm sure she'll answer them. Absolutely. What was that, Remy? She said at first someone responded, and I said, no, one should be do anything that is going real life. Hey, Angela. Hey, Larky. Did I say hello, replay? Oh, I absolutely do believe you've been stalked. Yeah, you are. Absolutely. Hey, Ella Bella. Can you imagine every word that you say? Every single word. And we all do it. You know, we say things, or maybe, and if it's, you know, been picked over, it's very easy to pick over. We've seen it. We've seen it with Jess. We've seen it with everyone. Hey, Foxy. But imagine hundreds of people doing that. It's not right. If you leave a crater, or if you have a fallen out, I get it. There is two sides. There's going to be hurt on both sides. Hey, another troll. Of course there is. Absolutely. But it is targeted harassment now. Absolutely. Live after live after live. I would be horrified, actually. I would be horrified. I would, you know, we've all had, let's say, unpleasant encounters when we've left channels or whatever it would be. None of it's nice. But you don't take that on real life. You don't obsess over it continuously, because that's not healthy. It's not healthy. I mean, everyone knows that I had a fallout with Dorothy. I don't like Dorothy. I dislike her greatly. I don't hate her. But I certainly would never, ever go real life. And I'm certainly not stalking around her channel. If anything, I've blocked her. Blocked her. I don't see what she comments. Unless she brings me up specifically, then I'll call her out. We can go back and forth like that. That's okay to do that. But there's people that have created channels to actually go after a specific person. And I'm going to say CJ, Country Joe, has the same problem. There's people that have created channels just to go after her. It's crazy. We are better than that. Just because it's the internet and we're behind a screen doesn't mean that we can just let any morals or any decency we have run away with us. 1 second. And space, certainly. Lou Skunt, you just, right, okay. You dislike space, and many agree with you. But MRB is not someone to take up for. Sadly, you're going to eat these words eventually. There's a reason why so many people have left her and spoke out. And that's fine. That's your opinion. I get that, Lou Skunk. Absolutely. I dislike space because she is a drunken scut that makes up imaginary things in her head and comes out and accuses people of them. I've no time for people like that. Mad, bizarre theories, and we all know it. Now, if you don't like MRB, go away. It doesn't take 100 people, hundreds of women to go after her. How's that fair? And I'm not waving a banner for Carlin, but I see it with my own eyes, and it's not right. It's not right. How can it be right? If you want to speak out about it, do a live. That's it. Do you have to keep stalking and going after every single thing the person says? I don't think so. It's crazy. I don't know how I would cope with it. I couldn't cope with it. And I get people have fallings out. Of course they do. But you don't keep on and on and on. Well, Lou, this live tonight, and the reason I'm actually talking or defending myself, right? If MRB wants to talk about space and space wants to talk about MRB, knock themselves out. But space brought my name into it. They brought Amber into it, and she threatened my friend Leslie. That's why I'm doing this live tonight. Calling me a troll when she's up sitting with trolls. I don't think so. Hey, Broken Justice. Yeah. And I think if you've asked to be left alone, go your own way. That's the way it should do. Fair enough if you want to go back and forth for maybe a couple of weeks. That's fine. But to continually, every single day, multiple channels, what for? What's the reason? What's going to be the outcome of all this? Yeah. But what is it? To me, it's just like bullying, and I don't like it. And I would say that about anybody. Even if it wasn't Carlin, I would say that about anybody. It's just nasty. Could you imagine if it was you? Put your name in there. How would you feel? You're trying to do a channel, you're trying to run a business, and people are coming at you in all directions, dissecting every little word that you say. It's awful. I don't like it. And I'm okay to say that. But I'll also say I get that there's hurt on both sides. Now, I wouldn't have been doing a live tonight, only space brought my name up. And anybody that knows me knows if you bring my name up, I'm coming back at you. Right, Brookfin, I've seen more than one creator in this platform with delusions of grandeur. It's highly unlikely that anyone is actually trying to physically harm someone. I agree. With a small internet following. I agree. But can you imagine logging on each and every day and hitting your mentions, and there's, your name is mentioned, tagged maybe in 30 videos, that there's been live streams that went on for hours and hours and hours and hours. Nah, it's nasty. Nah, it's not nice. I don't like it. I don't like it. Say what you have to say. Hey, Judy Jetson, and leave it. Yeah, I get it. I don't like it. Can I honestly say that any of us like it or think that it's right? Or has it become something that, is it content? Is it entertainment? I always wonder about that, actually. Is it entertainment? There's a certain channel, I'm not going to say any names, that for the last 4 years have panels that talk about Shanann Watts. I say the most nasty, vicious things and it's women that's doing it. And they keep going on and on and on. 4 years, yeah, there's something wrong there. It really is. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I can go hard with the best of them, and I do. But you don't keep on at it every single bloody day because it becomes an obsession. There's a hate there. Don't have hate in your heart for anybody. And just because you have a channel doesn't mean that you're, oh, well, you might as well. I mean, we all know that when you make a channel, hello, count me in, that you're going to get a lot of backlash. Yeah, you are. Absolutely. And the rude checks have. What they have put up with for 4 years. I get so passionate about this and angry to think that people are still to this day. It's disgusting. Imagine losing your daughter and your grandchildren. And there's people on the internet call that entertainment. Because that's what it is. They don't give a shit. Come on. They don't want justice. There's never going to be justice. But he's in prison for the rest of his life. That's good enough for me. It's disgusting. It is sick, Replay. It really is sick. And these are mothers and grandmothers attacking people like this. It's just, ugh. Yuck. You know, everybody can like whoever and watch whoever they want. I'm not saying, look, we're part of the drama community here. MRB probably not so much. She's into her crafts and crime. And of course there's going to be fallouts. Doesn't matter what channel you come from, right? And it's okay back and forth. But there's a line. There's a line that you don't go over. And I see that line every day. And it goes over, and it's from people that you think, I'm surprised at, actually. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. And nah. Don't get me wrong. I can go back and forth with whoever. But I know that there's a line that I won't go over. And every day for months and months and months and months at the same person, it's not right. And it is, Ginger. It's all about boundaries and respect. But sadly, it seems to be that there doesn't seem to be any, about that. And the reason that I came on live tonight, of course it had to do, yeah, of course. Hey, Christine, because I was called out for being in MRB's chat. So what? I'm called a troll by someone that sits with trolls. Don't you space. That comes on, that's kicked out of every channel that she's been part of. Because the bizarre, crazy, a lot of people don't know you. I see you creeping and sliding on in, but there's a lot of people that do know you. And they'll soon find out exactly who you are. So keep my name out of your mouth, and I'll go wherever I want. And don't be threatening Leslie. You that made a whole big deal about recorded calls, so you're now saying that you recorded you and Leslie's phone calls. And you're actually going to blackmail her. Let's be honest. That's what it is. You're blackmailing her. That's what I've taken from it today. That you're going to put these out. Like what you did with your friend for 2 years. It's disgusting. You betrayed her. A friend that you caught for 2 years and told you private things. And you betrayed her. For what? For what? You're disgusting. So keep my name out of your mouth. And sober up. Coming on here to just talk about me and talk about other people. Have a look at your own life. You're the stalker. Stalking around chats. What does it matter where the fuck I go? It's none of your business. None of your business. I like Carlin. I like her chat. And I'll go into it whenever I want. And it's got nothing to do with you. Maybe you need to look in at yourself. Why were you kicked out of every channel that you've been in? A lot of people over here doesn't know you. But they will do. Because I'm going to make sure they do. You accuse people of the biggest load of shite. Yeah. Oh, she did. Alts. So I hear, apparently. Yeah. I have one alt. Everyone knows what it is, so it's hardly an alt. But her, yeah, I've been told she goes around alting, stalking. What does it matter? Who goes where? As I say, I had only one run-in with her at Christmas. That was enough for me. I don't watch her. And it was found out from Amber today. Like, what the hell's this? What are we in? Carla, are we in a big setup? Apparently, me, Amber, and Leslie are now in with you on a big setup. Well, I don't know what it is, and they don't know what it is. Well, Lou, you know, a lot of people do their deeds in the dark, and they also go along with it. They also go along with it until they don't. Let's be honest. Peepers, no, it's not. Carlin's been in here before. Oh, look, Breakfast Club. Oh, my God. It's the illusions the bizarre theories and the conspiracies. But each time she brings me up, I'll be coming up. I will hit on a live and I'll come back. But the next time when I come back, I'm going to get all the information I can. I'm going to reach out to lots of people and find out exactly who they are and what you've done. It's bizarre, absolutely bizarre. And I do get that there's two sides. I absolutely do. Sometimes you just kind of have to say, yep, that was bad. That was a bad breakup, friendship, whatever. You can go back and forth for a while. But there's a line that you shouldn't draw. You shouldn't go over that line, rather. You really shouldn't. Yeah, creating groups. Apparently, me, Amber, and Leslie are in a group, right, that's in this setup with MRB. Well, I don't know about any bloody group. We don't even talk about MRB. Why would we? Why would we? And it's the same old nonsense, accusing people. And she went after a friend of mine at Christmas, accused her of this mad conspiracy. It's just mind-boggling to me. It really is. Oh, well, I mean, exactly. But she wasn't Peepers for a long time, was she? She wasn't. But now she is, because it suits her. No, you're right. Especially the Northern Irish. We don't take crap from anybody, JD. Oh, yeah. I mean, what were you accused of, Remy? I mean, you had to be accused of something. Of course you have. You happened to go into a channel. And probably after tonight, whoever's been in this chat, we're going to be accused of a big takedown. I don't know who of, but there you go. Kool-Aid has brilliant videos. See, this is the thing I don't understand, Breakfast. Everybody with these alts, come in under your real name. Say what you have to say. That's it. This is where the problem is. And that's why she ends up getting kicked from every channel. And half the time I think she forgets actually what she said. Oh, they'll not come for you replay. I didn't know the half of it until you told me last night, girl. Yeah, didn't know the half of it. I'm actually going to join your Facebook groups because I am interested in that. Yeah, but I've noticed, peepers, that she's been coming in over to the Crama community. People maybe don't know her the way that we know her and have known of her since back in Mary Marlowe days. And they're seeing this, I don't know what they're saying, but yeah, anyway. It's crazy. Hey, Kim D. And she's not a victim of anybody. I'll say that. She cries that she's a victim of Robbie, a victim of MRB, a victim of this one, a victim of that one. No, she stopped being a victim. I actually don't think she ever was a victim. She's actually making victims. It's all turned around when you keep on and keep on and keep on. That's not right. It's not right. I never liked her. Do we have Mrs. Portland in the house? Yeah, well, join the queue with Space Monster. I don't know if that's a real Mrs. P or not. I do know bits and bobs about the Nikki thing. Yep. I think with her in space, it's crazy. But as I say, if she keeps on and she keeps threatening Leslie, yeah, we'll be going live each and every time. Absolutely, we will. Yep. It's not. That's okay. It's probably one of her fans. Well, that's true. Judy, her name would be. But I do know that there is a few Mrs. P's running around, so you just can't be too sure. Can't be too sure. I don't normally go live. Definitely don't go live twice in 1 week. But I thought I have to address her. But I will keep going live. If I have to go live every freaking night, yeah. Yeah, but you know, I get it, Lou. There's two sides to every story. But you have to be very careful. As I say, there's a line. If you claim to be a victim, but you're the one keeping making videos, keeping doing live streams continually, every day, hundreds of women doing that, it turns. It really does turn, and it doesn't look good. But I've always said, I do see two sides. Yeah, I was following that. I followed the Ian Lee. Sagacious actually had a conversation, was it about a year ago, with Alex Belfield back in the day? That's scary stuff. Really scary stuff, actually. Oh, Laurie, look, I haven't really been much on YouTube because I've been back at work for the last couple of weeks. So we kind of have to try to catch up. But I got do my live on a Saturday, always do a live every Saturday. But then I got notified today about this, and I thought, nah, I'm not going to let her call me a troll. Don't think so. And then threatening my friend. I don't think so. Oh, but she jumps on something. I mean, a few months ago, it was Martin that she went after. Oh, she was going to Norway on a holiday and she was going to do this, that, and other. She didn't do anything. Nothing. She was going to show up in his house. She was going to do this, going to do that. Nah, she didn't. Oh, Carlin, I didn't know Ian Lee came to your life. There you go. I didn't know. Did you know that, Sagacious? You see, that's when the tables turn. And that's what I'm saying. You cannot, you have to be there. There's that line where you stop being that victim. If you're calling somebody a victim, but you keep going and going and going, which has been happening now for a lot of months, it's actually turns, the tables turn. And I think they're starting to turn because there's a lot of people noticing things aren't right. It's not right. It's not right. I mean, we've all had rows on here, but there's a line and yeah. Oh, she does. She does. Normally, something to say, I don't have anything to do with the woman. I had a run in with her at Christmas. That was enough. Why she even brought me up? Well, actually, I know why. Because I dared to go into Carlin's chat. And you know what? I'll be keeping going in. I am. I'm going to keep going in. And it's none of anybody's business. And actually, I'm going to start clipping. Because there seems to be an awful lot of clip channels. But it's all one-sided. Yeah. Let's get the two sides of the story. And I actually couldn't believe it. The people that are saying that they're victims, where are they sitting? They're sitting in Darling Dots. Hit me with that. Yeah. Righto. Yeah. Print to no one. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's Mr. Shannonite in the house. I think everybody's now very aware of our Mr. Shannonite coming in. I think he got blocked a few times at the start. They thought he was a troll. Imagine thinking Mr. Shannonite was a troll. Yeah, and you should replay. Why shouldn't you go? I mean, within reason. I mean, I'm not going to go into a chat and if there's somebody that's been dragged, I was saying that last night. You know, I'll just step out, and I've actually learned just to wait 5 minutes before commenting, because I've done that, and then the next minute there's been a screenshot of Jer being in a chat that's dragging someone. But I do go where I want, and I've always said that, and I don't align with any one creator either. I go where I want and whenever I want. Hey, Teresa Green, good to see you. Foxy, did I say hello? And there's a wandering sub. I don't think I said hello to you last night, and I always hate missing say hello. And the Kool-Aid, if somebody can drop the Kool-Aids channel, they're brilliant. You're all Molly Golightly now. I'm going to have to get into that. Oh, you need to learn to wait 5 minutes. Why, JD, you don't wait 5 minutes? Oh, Jude, this goes way back. The old troll and the drunken old scut that is Space Monster. You'll soon learn about her. She's making her rounds again. But I'm actually glad that it came live and had a chat. You know, and I didn't like the threats, as I say, with them. Oh, yeah, Christine. Yeah. You know, she gets something in her head. Doesn't matter how bizarre. And apparently me, Amber, and Leslie we're all trolls, and we're all part of it as well. Don't know what part of it I'm in, but there you go. Because I was seen in Carlin's chat. What's a scut? Count me in. It's an Irish term, I suppose. Probably you would say like a drunk old skunk, or I don't know. It was not my first run-in with her either, Christy. But we say a scut, don't we, JD? Or craftastic? Well, exactly, something to say. Part of what? Part of what's set up? I know nothing about it. And that's what I'm saying. People are going around stalking. If you don't like a chat or you don't like the creator, stay out of it. No, Amber. Unless you know all about it. I don't know. Don't know anything about it. There's not any friendship that she'll hold on to because she always does the dirty. And anybody that has her in their channel, just be wary. You'll find out for yourself because nobody will listen until it happens to them. And it will happen. It always happens. And she'll come up with some wild conspiracy theory. Well, some night, Amber, me, you and Leslie definitely will all land together into MRBs. We'll be the talk of the town. We actually do have great words, JD. We have great words. But I'm trying to be polite and not say too much. Yeah, and Bones, please, any of my mods, please drop your links. Definitely drop your links. No, Amber, I know you're not. I'm not really part of it either, but if I want to go over, and I have went over a couple of times, I will go over. Why shouldn't I? Don't have to ask anybody's permission. And I'm not one of those people that go with the flow with what everybody else is doing. No, I'm not. I'm not. Oh, yeah, but it would take something very, very little, something to say for her to turn. Yeah. Christine, you can use the word scut. Is links Irish slang for underwear? Links? I don't know. Your cakes? We would say your cakes. I always use the word scut. I mean, if you're American, it works well as well, definitely. Oh, you're not sub, JD. Can somebody drop Culliot? Please? What do you use you use scrut in Wales? There you go. And Bones and Sagacious, Ginger, they've all got channels. They're all great wee channels that we can go over and have a chat. Replay is starting, and she's going to be gangster related. And there's a lot about Replay that we didn't know that she came out with last night, and I was surprised. You're a bit of a dark horse. And I would love to come up sometime and talk to you about the craze. And the Kool-Aid is a brilliant channel. I think it is obsession. I have to say, you know, I don't hate anybody on here. And the time I would think that I'm going there, that I really dislike someone that much, that I want to say really, really, I put a stop to it and a step back, because you shouldn't hate anyone on here. Don't become that entrenched, and certainly don't follow and stalk them and analyse every single word. And people are saying it now. It's not right. Hundreds of people going after one person. Come on now. I get that there's fallouts. We've all had fallouts on here. But nah, it's too much. Oh, scrote. You're a wee scrote. That's another one, Christine. If somebody that you really don't like, you can say you're nothing but a wee scrote. It's better than swearing, I suppose, isn't it? Saying that, I've done nothing but swear since I've come on YouTube, and I don't swear. So I'm trying to pull myself back again. And Ginger has a great channel as well. Christine, I'll definitely have to send you. Because I know Truth Teller, she's used a few. She loves my Irish sayings. Definitely. Do you think the timing's sus? You see, all it took was for her to see me in there. Who blocked Jerome? No. Hold on. Let's see. Sorry, Tinksy. Where are we? I didn't see Jerome in here. Was he in earlier, Tinksy? Tinksy's saying there'll be none of that blocking in here. Bones, did you put yours up? Did anyone block Jerome? Are you sure? Tinksy. Oh no, Tinksy, you just say it. You're little Greek bear of food. But I can't see. Did anybody block Jerome? I don't see anybody blocked. Are you sure, Tinksy? No, he shouldn't be blocked. I haven't seen him in here. Amber, did you see him? Oh, you're almost sure. Oh, Tinksy, coming in here shouting, and you're not even sure. Yeah, I've learned if you put subs on for 5 minutes, it stops the sex bots. You don't get any sex bots or any links, and it's great because they don't want to sub for 5 minutes to drop a link to get blocked. No, I don't think he was in. Tinksy, coming in here, girl. You better have treats, girl. Drinks as well. Stocious, Louise. Yep, that's another one. Christine. Hammered. G-eyed. Steaming. Yep. G-bag. I use G-bag quite a bit. Yeah, well, it has to be for 5 minutes. I've never been stocious in my life. I don't know where get my teeth in here. No, definitely not. I don't think anybody got blocked tonight. No, well, there was actually. There was one person got blocked. That's okay, Leslie. I get it, girl. I was just doing a bit of scowling, as my mother would say. But I didn't like that. I honestly didn't. You know, leave Leslie alone. Leslie's been through enough fun here. She has. And me and Amber, we tend to get a bit, when Leslie's brought up. What's Laurie said? I'm just reading here. Where are you, Laurie? Just remember there are a lot of loving humans that are behind you and care for you. Love is stronger than hate. You are loved. That's lovely, Laurie, actually. That's really nice. That is nice. And sometimes that means so much when you're getting it hard, you know, because I do believe that there's more good people than bad on here. I definitely do. Oh, Peepers, be careful, Ger. You're probably on Spaces Naughty. Oh, I'm already on it. I know it. The one where she calls everyone the one big word she knows. Repugnant. Oh, I'm repugnant then. Oh, I'm repugnant. Well, I'll have plenty of names for her. Oh. What's the mod's name? That's Leslie. Jude. Oh, thank you, Replay, because I'm definitely be in it. I come in as Irish Crime. Because I would enjoy that, actually. And I'll enjoy definitely when you get your channel up and running. It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? But that's the way Leslie wanted it to be. She needed it to be. And there's Barness Fahrenheit. Barness, have you got that horse? Girl, have you the horse? What hurts the most is the people that support the stalking, and they do so without asking for proof. Mature woman who should know better, joining in a hate mob. But every day I get emails with apologies. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think people do need, find out for yourself. It is very easy to go along with the crowd. Sometimes you have to step back. I was never really much over. And it was only when I thought I would dip my toe in and see what was going on. I saw it for myself, and I'm glad I did. And actually, space has done me a favour. Because now, yeah, I'm definitely going to be following this. Because why should people like you, Space, bully other women on this platform? Yeah, you're a troll. That's why you're kicked out of channels. That's why people don't like you. Yeah, Breakfast, that's true. Put out nameless troll, puts out a baseless accusation, and people run with it with no proof. So true. Yeah. You can. I'm the sort of person, I don't know, I can let things go, but for forgiving, people have to earn their forgiveness because it is hurtful. But we also have to realise that it is easy to go along with the crowd. And there is quite a lot of gullible people on here, and they do believe everything. But then there's things that start to look not right, and they start asking questions. And when they start asking that one question, and you've got to sit back and think, if that was me and I was being attacked like that every day, what did this woman really do that was so bad to go after her like this? What did you really do that was so bad? Friendships end all the time. We know that. There's nothing wrong with, look, I'm in the drama community. We go back and forth. We might call each other names. That's okay. But it's gone too far now, in my opinion. I think it has. And I would say that about anyone. Yeah, I get that too, Carla, because it is. And then there's people that jump on the bandwagon because they see that it'll give them views. People like Dorothy. Hey, earthbound spirit. And that was one thing that surprised me about her. Her doing that on you. That was dirty. That was low down. She knew what you went through. And yeah, she's went low. But she's only done it because it's for views and subs. But it's not going to last forever. It's not. It's not. Hey, Jill. I remember her being worked up with MRB in the past and never understood. And now I see she's exactly Jill. She's doing it all again. It's just repeat, repeat, repeat. It's these people just can't seem to let go. One side are doing it for views and money. Others are maybe going along with the crowd. It's crazy. It is crazy. And I didn't start this stream up to come on and defend Carlin. No, I came up to defend myself. But I've actually sat back and I've saw things I don't like. And I can go to wherever I want. I don't have to ask somebody else's permission. And I don't have to be called a troll. Why am I a troll? Why is Leslie a troll? Why is Amber a troll? Even if we did go into MRBs every night, why? We can go wherever we want. What you're trying to do is target people, but you picked the wrong one with me. Because that is what they're trying to do. You know, she's seen me in there and thought, oh, what's she doing? I'm just going to call her out. Who does she think she is? Calling me out? Don't think so. And she would probably do it to subs and everyone else. Yeah, because that's right, Leslie, controlling the narrative. Well, she did. But then, she's dirty, isn't she? Something to say. Exactly. You see, that's why I didn't want to mention it. That was always the unspoken rule that it would never, you know, that's just all I'm saying. It was dirty and low. Yeah, exactly. Because if you don't like her, you're a troll. If you're seen in a chat that she doesn't like, you're a troll. She did, Leslie. Let her put them out. Because what we'll do, if we have to go, hey, Nicole G, if we have to go live every night, yeah, we will. And we'll bring the dates. Yeah. Well, Leslie, apparently we're in this big setup. Carlin doesn't know what it is, and us three don't know what it is. But you had to get your name in, you had to get Amber's. Yeah. You see, that there is, why would anyone do that? Why would anyone do that? That's crazy to me. People need to log off. They stalked me, did my genealogy, and then diagnosed my mother with a mental health condition and created a false narrative of my life, slandering my mother after looking at us. Terrible. You see, that is disgusting. That is awful. And a lot of people don't know that. I didn't know that. That's disgusting. That's low and dirty. Who do they think? Your comments aren't been deleted, did you know? I'm not seeing any comments been deleted. Not that I can see. Unless there's swear words in them. The comments, no, they're not deleted. I've just looked back. Nope, not yours. That's bad. That's really bad. I'm going to ask these ladies, why did you do that? What's that got to do with anything on YouTube? Your friendship broke up. This is what I'm saying. When the tables turn, you can't cry that you're a victim. Because that changes when you start doing things like that there. That's nasty. You see that there, to me, I just... No, nobody was deleted. Don't know what happened there. It's bad. Yeah. I would lose my head. If someone done that in me, I would actually. Yeah, I would. What's that got to do with anything? You know what I mean? And they wanted to contact your future daughter-in-law's family to warn her about me. See, this is bad. It is. And yet, you know, they'll go and do 10-hour lives about how badly they were treated. Oh, great job, Replay. Thank you. Well, you see, you should, because Ginger, of course you should listen to all sides. I do get that there's always two sides to a story. I get it. I've never said any different. But when they put up and do things like that, involving people's family, their mother, nah, that's slow. That is slow. I think all of us can see that it's slow and way, way out of line. Yeah, and they condone it and co-sign it. Absolutely. If you're in the chat and that's going on in the chat, yeah, you're participating in it. You absolutely are. Well, that's true, Leslie. There is always two sides to the story, and then there's the truth. Yeah, absolutely. Nobody should be looking up anybody's children. Yeah. To a person's body parts. You see, does this happen in their real life? This is what I want to know. But Jill, she brought, this is why I done a live today. It was to vent myself and Amber and Leslie. 1 second, ladies. Calling me a troll. Teresa, I get what you're saying. I know there's two sides. I appreciate that. There's always two sides. But the problem is, why on earth Would someone look up, her why? What's Carlin's mother, her late mother, got to do with this? It hasn't. Keep it on YouTube. You can call each other names back and forth, but you're going into people's private lives. That's wrong. That is wrong. Can you imagine someone doing that on you, Teresa? You'd be distressed. I would be distressed. I know there's been a lot of hurt on both sides. Of course there is. But I think there has to be a time that you have to let go. You see, contacting the resort, well, Lou Skunk, that's a question. Again, mummy ramblings. I don't know anything about the resorts. I've no idea. Khalid, great to have you in here. You know I always love and respect your channel. You do a great job. But Teresa, you're in chats, are you? Has this been discussed in chats? Even though you may not have done it yourself. Have you participated in chats that are discussing this? This is what I was talking about last night. We were talking about this on a live last night. Yeah, there is two sides to every story. And then there's the truth. I've never said any different. I have never said any different that two sides have been hurt. Yeah. But there's going too far. Too far. It's just going over that line where it has to stop. What has Carlin's late mother or father got to do with anything on YouTube? Nothing. Why has it been discussed in chat rooms? That's fine, Lou. I get it. Teresa Green is an NC supporter. Definitely do. Carlin, you've got my email. And it's the comments. And I do call out. And that's another thing we were discussing. Calling out subs. You're bloody right. I call out subs. If you run your mouth. Ah, right. So she definitely does. Right, Teresa. So you're in NCs. As is your right to go wherever you want. But Teresa, the same can be said about any creators on here. There has been fights between everyone. If you're sub to Natasha, this is what we were talking about last night. It wasn't right that her daughter was brought into this mess. Right? Her daughter was brought into this mess. Carlin's mother and father, her son, her late son, shouldn't be brought into this mess. Do you see what I'm saying here, Teresa? It is everybody's right to go where you want. This is why I done this live. I was called out for leaf clover by Space. She called me a troll. Accused my friends of things because I happened to go into MRB. Why shouldn't I go into MRB? No, I don't agree with you, Teresa. I was there through that. Don't agree with you. Have to say no. There was live after live after live after live done about Carlin by NC. She should have left her alone, but it wouldn't. She wouldn't stop. She stopped now for a wee while. That's why I and other people call NC out. You cannot come in here and say, oh, this has been done to NC. The same things has been done to Carlin. None of it is right. Loose gun. That's rich coming from me. I personally heard you call people up for being out for being another chance. Also, I've heard you say I've called people out. I don't care where anybody goes. I really don't give a damn. They can go wherever they want. It's none of my business. But I'm not going to call them a troll. She is, Lou. I agree. But I'm certainly not going to ask anybody's permission. Mm-hmm. If you're over in a chat and they're dragging me, you're right. When you come back over to me, yeah, I'm going to call you out because you're participating in that chat. If I'm being dragged, yeah, I will call you out. Why shouldn't I? Of course I am. But you don't. Oh, right. Okay, that's okay. Loose skunk, I was going to say, I don't think I said that. But I did say, I'm going to hold my hand up. If you're in a room and I'm being dragged, and you're maybe not doing the dragging, but you're participating in the chat, talking to this one, that one, another, you're listening to it, yeah, I'm going to call you out. Absolutely, I will. Look, we all can have differences of opinion, and that's okay. I actually didn't agree, Teresa, with what happened to NC's daughter. It was wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. She's not part of YouTube. Carlin State's son is not part of YouTube. Her mother and father have nothing to do with YouTube. Her late parents. So why? And that's fine. Teresa, I know you've not dragged me. And I get that. But you have to see that there's two sides to this. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, AJ, I think you're friendly with space. And as you're right, you can be friendly with whoever you want to be. The reason I came on tonight was because she called me a troll and said I was in some setup with MRB. Hey, Melissa Jade. And she's the one that's the troll. And as I said, and I'll say it again, she's a drunken old scut. She needs to get off YouTube and sober up. Instead of coming on here making threats and accusations against people that she knows nothing about. And she tried to accuse Sagacious at Christmas, but only she couldn't say your name, Sagacious, because she was so drunk. We all know that. You know, Teresa, as I say, Teresa knows what it's like. She supports NC, which is her right. She doesn't like people attacking NC. Well, maybe the same can be said about MRB. Nobody should be attacking her either, day in and day out. You too, Veronica. Nobody needs to go real life on anyone. Because it's not right. Because it starts to become this stalking around to say, hey, Kohanna. Well, Kohanna, that sounds good. And that would be great if everybody could go where they want and leave kids out. But that's not going to happen on here. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to see them, Carlin. Definitely. Well, I think by the end of this, Teresa, to be, from what I see, there's going to have to be lawyers involved because it's got way, way out of hand. I'm shocked. I didn't know this was half of all this was been done. Well, you know, I've had I've had some quite vicious comments for Leaf Clover. And yeah, I've screenshot them. When they're against me, I definitely have. Absolutely, I have. I don't agree if it's been done to Natasha, what was done to her family, and I don't agree that it's done to MRB. And as someone said, yeah, there's truth in the middle somewhere. But it has, I think it's all got out of hand. Where's Christine? Christine, every time I see you, I'm going to be saying, you old scut. What are we discussing, Melissa Jade? For some reason, Space Monster left a comment under her own, but she tagged me. And because I dared go in to MRB's chat, said hello to a few people, that was it. She addressed me, calling me a troll, saying that Amber, my friend Leslie, that we were all in this big setup with MRB. Don't know what the setup was. This is Space, as I say, is an old drunken scut. That's been kicked out of every channel that she's been in and spends her days obsessing over people. That's really what it's about. Hey, Megan VR. And I actually get why Jess wants to step away from all this. But it's hard. Sometimes you're not allowed to step away. There's always somebody snipping at your heels. Oh, well, there we go. There's a $20,000 attorney. Yeah, just at the ready. Well, I would like to be paying the attorneys. That's what I'm going to be saying. Because we have a family, a solicitor. We call them solicitors here. Like £700 for a letter. Yeah. That's what they charge over here. Well, I haven't got a dish canoe. I wish I had a dish canoe. But I don't. But I can ask you to hit the like. It's a free way to support the channel. Hit that thumbs up. It's good for the old algorithm. Laura Lulu, you could maybe be my dish canoe. I'll give you my text number. My phone number, rather. And you can text me. Yeah, that would be. But until then, I'm happy with a thumbs up or thumbs down. It's good. Either way. So how are you, AJ? Battling through these YouTube streets? And you, Megan VR? Haven't seen you about, actually. Thank you, Craftastic. And Janae Ann, I love that name. It's a lovely name. What is a dish canoe? A dish canoe is a meal that texts a creator and basically tells the creator, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, you aren't earning any money tonight. People don't support you. They don't like you. And then all the chat are meant to feel all, oh, let's give the creator a lot of money. Well, that's what happens over in Natasha's. I mean, I haven't got a dish canoe, but if any of you want to apply for the job, please do. I would love a dish canoe. I think Laura Lulu's going to be my dish canoe. My fund is at 0%. And it'll probably stay at 0%. Hi, Milan. Hey, Ocean's daughter. How are you? Oh, yeah. I mean, Megan, I've went back to work, so I really haven't been on the chips very much. Says that. I've been on 2 days and lives. Hey, dippity doo. But no, even for clipping, ONCs, oh right. My fund, I haven't got a fund, but anyway. JD, you have my number. That would do. Could you imagine? Oh my God, the grifting's good, I'll tell you. She's good at it, though. I have to say she's good at it. No, I haven't just had time, really, to do much, even clipping, since I've went back. Every day, there isn't enough time to be on YouTube every day. Oh, it does. And you know something I've actually enjoyed stepping away from it, Megan? I have. The drama, I have enjoyed it, stepping away, because you can actually get too involved in it all and it becomes nearly like real life. And I think that's what's happening with a lot of people. Oh, thank you, Nicole G. We are a friendly lot over here. We are. Sometimes I go off on one on a rant, but it's normally not that often. Hey, Irvin. Irvin is a resident shitster. He'll come in and he'll drop a few, yeah. But we love you, Irvin. We do. And Scacious, you drop your link. Scacious has a lovely channel. She's absolutely no drama. She doesn't allow drama. It's just for a chat and a chin wag and a bit of a gossip. And how are you, Milan? Coping all right on these streets? I think you mod for quite a few people now, if I'm right. Oh, he is, Christine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if anybody wants their link dropped, please go ahead. After Dark Coffee and Crime with Bones. That's a bit of a mouthful, Bones, to come out with. A bit like my own channel name. You're starting a channel, you're going to be doing crime. Has anybody heard from Kelly? I know I've asked, but I hope she's doing all right. Mary was on last night. Lovely Mary Vice. I hope Kelly's doing all right. I think she was going over to Instagram. I do wish Kelly well. And I hope maybe she might come back at some stage, but I get it. She's been through it. Yeah, Dave Courtney, replay, no problem. Just tell him my little cash app. Oh, thank you, replay. Oh, I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. I do. That's funny. I'm not gangster cash. I didn't even know the half of you, what you are at. Replay. I thought you were a good girl. All right, AJ. Speak to you later. I don't blame her, Milan. I don't blame her for having enough. Sometimes she battled through a couple of years off it, and it can get too much. I've always said, if it got too much, or if it really got, I would drop, and I would drop. But I'm starting to kind of fall back into the truth crime again, and I'm fighting that I'm enjoying it, and I do enjoy it. I have mail from England, Douche Canoe, aka Gangster Cash. You're right, girl. And I'm looking forward to replay. She's going to have a lot of cool guests. We're going to be talking about things that I am actually interested in, and it's the gangland, British gangland. Something maybe I don't know if you've ever dipped your toe into replay is the Dublin gangland. There's quite a lot there. But Milan, I'm glad to see that you're still about, and I know you you mod for Little Mash, and it's a nice channel. Oh God, peepers, I am so confused. Why is space going on about MRB shirt? I shoot people. Isn't that referring to your camera? Yes. Why is she trying to twist it into something it isn't? No, you're not wrong. No, you're not wrong. You know, in her mind, she's probably trying to make out that MRB is some kind of mass destroyer of people. You know, really, this is what I'm saying. She's absolute head the ball. An absolute head the ball. I'm glad, Milan. I'm glad. Yeah, replay. I think it is nice. It's nice to be able to go into chats and know the people that you're in chatting with, and it's all a good group, and it's not always drama, dragging people, because that becomes too much. It does become too much at times. Because I actually got a bit jaded by it. You actually want to have some kind of conversations. You see, Craftastic, you did always like MRB. And as I said before, and I keep saying this, I respect that there's both sides. There's two sides to the story and the truth, as someone said. I get that. But what's not all right is people keeping going on and on and on and targeting and harassing people. Do you think so too, Scooter Chic? Girl, you would not believe the amount of crap I get about my accent and my voice. Hey, Roddy, glad to see you back, girl. There's a lot of people don't like my voice. Ah, right, very good replay. As I say, sometimes I go off on a rant every now and again. But normally, we're just in for a chat and a bit of a gossip. Yes, we do. We do all of a bit of a gossip, what's going on around the tubes. But we try to keep it. We try to keep it for what's on the tubes, and we don't go off the tubes. And that's the way it should be. Absolutely. Oh, Milan. I do get a lot of comments about my voice, but not maybe in a good way. But I don't care. Dish messaged you. Well, there you go, girl. And what's he say? What's my target? I didn't set a target tonight. I should have set a target of £20. No, not money. I don't want to set a target for money. No, likes. How many thumbs up have we? We could, everybody in the chat or anybody that's watching me, put that thumbs up. That's a free way to support the channel. I appreciate everybody been in here having a chat. This is what it's about. I'm calling out space, of course. As I say, I was live last night. I wasn't meant to be live until next week. And there's Turtle Buns 22. Is that Detective Turtle? Maybe not. Bones, if you can email me, so then I can even have some way of contacting you to let you know when I'm going live. Well, Craftastic, I mean, you're a Derry girl. Well, you're not really a Derry girl. You're a Southern girl. But you've kind of got a Southern Derry accent. You have a nice accent. What have I missed from JD? JD. Hang on. Yes, JD talks the same as me. We're country girls. We're not city girls by any stretch of the imagination. And are you okay, Tammy? Doing well, girl? But I'm glad to see Roddy back. Okay, breakfast. It was great seeing you in here, breakfast. Yes, you have. There is a bit of Cockney replay, but that might be to do with the people that you're chatting with, talking with. It can be hard, Tommy, on these streets, let me tell you. But I know you're very, very loyal, and that's not a bad thing. 52? You're not 52, replay. Oh, 52 likes. I was going to say, replay's not 52. Well, that's good. 52 likes is very, very good. I wonder if we could get a target of 60. That would be good. Then I would be happy. And thank you very much, replay. I really appreciate that, PayPal. That was great. Thank you. I think for any creator, if they get tipped anything, that's what it is. It's not expected and it shouldn't be demanded. Um, that was always my issue with Natasha. The constant talking of money. Really? Nah, I can't have that. And that's what it's about, Tammy. That you could be able to come in, have a chat, be, and I know that you're loyal and you're not changed. And don't let anyone try to change you. Yes, what is Kelly's Instagram name? I'm not on Instagram, but we can drop the link. 56, Ginger. Thank you, Barnes. Barnes, are you American? You're an OG. You're back from 2018. But you do support them, Craftastic. You're in, you give us a thumbs up. That's brilliant. You're in the chat. That's all that any creator wants. It's not all about financial, The financial bits is only an added extra. It's not expected. Honestly, well, it's certainly not from me. And that's the way it should be. Yeah, a melter. Yeah. Space is definitely a melter. That's a good one. JD, you're going to have to do a list. Hey, Foxy. Nah, I've, as I say, Kelly was one of the first channels that I ever even started commenting on. I used to be very quiet, believe it or not. And then I started to speak out and I ran my cup since then. But I do enjoy it. Hey, Sandy. Oh, you got the link? Oh, yeah, for the Instagram. What I did when I started my channel, I don't have any social media accounts. I do have a Facebook account, Irish Crime Coffee Time, and I've set that up really just for the messenger option. But if anyone wants to join it, I'll maybe get the link for it and add it after this live. You definitely, Christine, I think you'd enjoy our slang words. Have we got 67, Poon? Are you sure? Well, I'm glad you came in tonight, something to say. Because it was great chatting back and forth. And you start to get to know and see the same people. Oh, Sally Rod. Oh, Laura Lulu. Yes, unfortunately, I do know what a Sally Rod is. And I think JD knows what a Sally Rod is. I'm Craftastic. Oh, 70 likes. You see, that's made my night. That honestly has made my night. That's brilliant. To me, that's better than anything. And everybody kind of getting on and chat. They're not fighting and pulling the hair out of each other. Whew. Oh, Foxy, people think you can't make much money on YouTube. On TikTok. On TikTok, you get a penny for every 1,000 views. A penny? What the? Well, your dad's from Ireland, Laura Lulu. Well, he'll know what a Sally Rod is. And if you were very unlucky, you were sent out to look for your own Sally Rod. Thank God, I don't think anybody does that anymore. That's physical. I know. No, definitely. I normally do a live every Saturday. Not sure about next Saturday, but normally it's every Saturday. It's at the same time every week. And we just have a chat. Lots of people from different chats come in. Everybody's welcome, apart from a few people, obviously. And it's just a good chat, catch up on what's happening around the tubes. And it's just a bit of crack. And we have a gossip and maybe a wee bit of drama every now and again. But normally it's not too bad. Wasn't it Janae Ann? I love that name, Janae Ann. God, our slang words. Well, replay what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually do a wee video about our slang words. or Irish slang words. Sagacious is from Yorkshire. Aren't you sagacious? But she doesn't really talk Yorkshire, because I think she lived in Hong Kong for 4 years. I better not be a twig or you're going to get it worse. That's bad. You wouldn't even think of doing that to a child now. I have 2 wee grandsons. I was very lucky last year. And I would die if I thought their parents had said go out and get a Sally Rod. I think I'd be stepping in. The worst I ever did, I know me and Sagacious have different views on this, but I maybe done a tap in the hand. Hello, Petunia. What is this channel? Well, this channel, let's say, it's just a bit of a mix of everything. A bit of drama. It's a clip. Normally it's a clip channel, but I don't really have time to do the clips that I used to do on the drama community. So just to chat, we just come in and have a bit of chat and a bit about this or that. I did really want to do crime, but it kind of went out the window. Oh, thank you, Petunia. I do have a folklore story in my back pocket that I hope to come out soon. I know I've talked about it for a week now, but I'm definitely going to put it out. Don't think I'm going to do any clips next week at all and just put out my Irish folklore. I know it doesn't get very many views, but I enjoy doing it, and the people that do watch it really enjoy watching it as well. And that's what it's about. Why, aye, man, get them noggin rolling. Ah, you're right, Replay. Well, I'm from the north, Virginia. I'm from the country. Craftastic that's in here, she's from the south, the Republic of Ireland. JD is from the north as well. She's a country girl. Puntun, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in and getting them all going to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Do you think, Petunia? That's a lovely name, Petunia. It's an old style name. Do you think I am, Janae? I try to be fair. Because sometimes you have to be careful that you don't get lost in all this. We all like a wee bit of drama, but you have to be careful that you just don't go over. Oh, you don't know, Petunia, where your lineage is in Ireland? Oh, definitely Craftastic. It would be great to meet up for a coffee. You're beside the sea, Sagacious. Seaside. Not Blackpool. Jessica. Jessica's a lovely name. It is. I wouldn't say any more about your name in case, well, you know what YouTube's like. But Jessica is a lovely name. It really is a nice name. Well, my name's not actually Jur, but that's the name I picked for myself. I actually came on here and I called myself Jur number 4. And I loved being called Jur number 4 until a channel decided to do a mock Chris Watts trial, right? So the people that were participating were putting in after their name Jur number 3, Jur number 4. And I went into chats and somebody said, are you part of that trial? And I was like, hey, Toxicity. I was like, no. Because they said I was surprised to think that you would be part of that. I said, absolutely not. So I had to lose the number 4. So then it just became Jur. Yeah. You remember that, Bones? I was accused of being part of the trial. I was like, no, I wouldn't do that. Toxicity of Social Media also has a very good channel. So if we could drop her link. She is really good, and she puts out a lot. Hey, Deadly Queens. You were in the chat last night, I think. No, you definitely were in the chat because I remember seeing you. Yeah, so I had to lose the number 4. So it just became Jur. But my real name is actually Nell. Nell. And I know Granny has called her cat Nellie. Not after me. Not after me. I think it's after Chanel. God, look at you, mods. You are like, tuk, 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 tuk. I'm telling you. Well, you're very welcome, Deadly Queens. As I say, I do a live once a week. The reason I came on tonight was, to call out old Space Monster. You'll know if I come on at a time that it's not normally my time. I do have great mod, Sagacious. Sagacious has been with me from day one. You're not called Replay either. It's not actually my legal name, but when I was born, that's the name my parents called me. That was it. But it's not the name on my birth certificate, but everyone knows me as Nell. That's my name. Why? I actually don't know. Oh, finding that number was a nuisance, sure. But you know, when I dropped the 4, a lot of people are saying, why you drop your 4? Are you Jur number 4? Yeah. But I did like my number 4, but I couldn't use it. I couldn't, because I couldn't be thought even to be part of that trial. Not with the root checks and that. No. Definitely not. But it was actually really nice having a chat tonight. I said to Sagacious, I'm going on. I'll only maybe be on for 15 minutes. I'll make it quick. But there are 2 hours coming up too. You see, when I start talking, yeah, I can run my gob. And at the start, when I first started to come live, I never liked to go live on my own. It was like, oh my God, I can't go live. I can't go live on my own. I needed somebody with me. But, you know, it's like, you know, through the months and the more lives that you do, you get more comfortable. And you kind of get used to talking into a screen. And I think what it is, what makes it easier for me now, I'm starting to know the people that sub to me. And it's the same subs that come in. And then when you get a new sub, it's great. It is great. It is a lovely chin wag. Yeah, her Replay. She was a bit of a gangster girl. Yeah, Essex. I'm actually going to look that up again. You can do it. Oh, you should have gone to the game, Chris. How's your wee baby? You had your wee baby. Because you had actually said to me the night before, I'm going in tomorrow to have my baby. Hope everything's going all right for you. I think I read somewhere in a comment there's something wrong about the feeding. You know, toxicity. As I say, I started out and it was started doing clips, and I kind of was building the channel that way. Then again, started to go, it is actually breakfast. You do get to know subs and you can go back and forth and have a chat. And that's what it's about. But at the start, it's nerve-wracking. I'm telling you, it is nerve-wracking. But toxicity, if you want to do it, that's how you can build your subs and you get to know your subs. But as I say, normally I can come on a Saturday. But I do come on when I have to, when I want a wee rant. There's nothing wrong with a wee rant either. I mean, if somebody puts out a lie about me, they know me. I'm Irish. Not only am I Irish, I'm Northern Irish. You're right, I'm going to come back at you every time. I'm going to defend myself. I cannot stand liars and people making up bizarre allegations against you. It's crazy. Sarah Louise, that's a very nice proper name. That's very nice. And Sagacious is a very nice first name as well. But you're doing well in your clips toxicity. You're doing really, really well. You're putting them out. You're pumping them out. I just haven't the time now. When I was doing it, I was putting one out maybe every day. But now, I just haven't got the time for it. But I'm going to try. I believe you, Replay. I believe you. I'm going to try maybe to do 1 or 2 maybe a week. Siobhan's lovely. I like the name Siobhan. I bet you the Americans wouldn't know how to say your name though, Craftastic. I've actually seen some people spelling it Shevan. They're saying it like Siobhan. I do like Siobhan. It's a nice name. Oh, thank you. But if you're happy doing clips, keep doing your clips. The only thing is with clips, you know, the monetization, it doesn't really work with clips. That's why I never monetize my channel, because I always get content claims. I always get struck for the content. Oh, did you? Oh, let me see, Chris. Oh, feeding him every 2 hours because all he wants to do is sleep. Oh, the wee pet. My 2 wee grandsons, they were breastfed as well. And they were very lucky that they latched on. There was absolutely no problem. Oh, I bet you just adore him. I bet you just adore him. But I'm sure you're exhausted. Because I know when our 2 had theirs, 2 wee boys, we had 2 wee grandsons. Yeah, they were exhausted. Absolutely done in. But it's great. It's absolutely brilliant. It's precious. You know, my babies are all hitting 30. So yeah, that was a long time ago for me. But I'm enjoying my grandchildren. Love it. Who you blah, blah, blah about, Replay? I love having a chat with Replay on a Saturday night. Really do. Because, you know, you do get Judy, that's right. JD. You're not Jude, by the way. No, you're not. You're right, Virginia. It is totally normal. And they're just attached to you 24/7. It's great. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. I adore my little ones coming and visiting. But I'm not going to lie. I do, I don't mind them going either. I've had my day of that. I'm sure you are, Replay. You'll definitely have to show us the photos. Dave Courtney and all. Definitely. You're going on 5 years non-stop nursing, 3rd baby. Tandem 2 times around. Just wait, my 3-year-old. Wow. You must have had Irish twins. Petunia. Good night, Angela. As we would call them, Irish twins. My sister actually had Irish twins. She had her baby, and then 10 months later, she had another baby. Yeah. That's tough going. That's tough going. I was like, what the hell were you getting pregnant for? That wouldn't even be in my mind. No way. Were you an Irish twin, Deadly Queen? Because there's a certain many days in the year that they're the same age. But also an Irish twin there can be months between them as well. Oh, bones. Oh. There you go. Craftastic was an Irish twin. She was born. Let me see. You were born. Hold on, now I've missed this bit. This one. My brother was born in January, and I was born in December the same year. Yep. And 10 months apart, deadly queen. Wow. You often think, what was your mother thinking? I was thinking, yeah, active parents. Yeah. Like, I mean, I know the Irish. Whew. Oh God, that's right. You were a midwife. Bones, you've seen it all then. Wow, you were brave, girl. You're right. The only advice my mother ever said: see when you're going in, there's no point of crying, no point of screaming. Just get on with it. Just do it. I was like, what? 11 months apart. I'm not going to lie, sex was the last thing I thought of for months and months. No way. Exactly. No way. Nobody was going near my noo. Let me tell you. No way. Not at all. Seamus would have known better than to even think about it. The labour. Oh, it is. It is barbaric down there when you think about it. But what was worse than actually going through, you loved the labour craftastic. Jesus, what's wrong with you? Hi, Smiley. We're talking about Irish twins. My God. Whew. We're saying like, no. Oh, surprise because, oh, wow. A late baby. You're 43. Wow. It was an oops baby. You're right, Laura Lulu. I hope you are lurking, Smiley. Leslie was in earlier and so was Amber. But it's late here and it's early for them, so they're probably. Ladies that have had babies are much nicer to deliver. God. It is a little blessing. Oh. The first one always comes out, yep, Petunia, you're right. They are actually a replica of their father. After all that hard work and misery, carbon copy of their father. That is true. My two grandsons they're just the images of their fathers. There's none of their mother in them at all. That's all right, Smiley been late. I was scowling and scolding earlier on. You've had, what, 7? Wow. Oh my God, craftastic. 7. 6 girls and 1 boy. Jeez. I'm crossing my legs. Oh, wow. Well, my mother-in-law had 11. And her last one, her 11th, it was a oops baby. And because they were on the farm and they were doing whatever they were doing, I can't remember what it was, but I was told this story. She had to come home on the bus with her 11th baby. Come home on the bus. Because there was no way anybody could leave the farm to go and pick her up at the hospital. Could you imagine that happening now? Really? I mean, it wouldn't. God. No, I mean, it must have been hard, craftastic. It had to be hard going when they were younger. Had to be. Because it is hard. 7. Wow. I thought I was bad. But Jesus, 7. But let me tell you, the doors are shut, well and truly shut. I mean, at 51 anyway. Couldn't have happened. But I shut them doors a long time ago for babies. Definitely. Call the midwife. Wait, no, there is a shortage. Must it? Yeah. I think all of us must have babies in here at one. Well, As I say, mine's nearly 30. I'm sure, Siobhan, yours is bound to be. Grew up. Oh, sagacious. You want it 5. 5. Oh. And I bet you missed that now. It definitely was a stocking stuffer. Ooh. Of course they were. And Bones, you have 3. Yeah, you're locked up and the key is mine's definitely in the bin. Long time ago. My cousin has 6 chasers. I said you'd be better off putting in Velcro. Oh my God, when you think about it, you couldn't go through all that again though. Well, you are, Chris. 43. You see, I think in Ireland, I don't know. I mean, like your late baby was maybe 25 or 26. But nowadays, late babies are definitely coming a lot later. Like they were. I mean, there's people's. My sister-in-law, she had her last one, 44. No problem. I know, sagacious. There's always a wee bit of heart. There is. Nobody knows everybody's story, and there is heartbreak. Oh, you're an Aussie replay. Oh, Deadly Queen. We know quite a few Aussies that come in here. We've Meg from Queensland. There's quite a few, actually. Wait, how many's Ginger? You 5. Well, it's not too bad. But there's definitely not the same amount of... Oh, White Fox. Hello, any nurses in the house? My husband has gonorrhea. No, definitely not. No, well, no, there's a retired midwife, if that's any good. You're a Queenslander too, Deadly Queens. Yeah, who's Queens? Yeah, Meg's Queensland, yeah. And Iva, she's from... where's... How can I forget where Iva's from? Tasmania. Yes, Tasmania. Oh. How did you know that, Daddy Queens? Do you know her, Iva? Iva's probably in her bed because I'm normally too late for her. She would say, I'm too early in the morning. It's too early in the morning for her. Do you think you're going to have to chop it off? There we go. A bit of bleach, actually. Diesel, petrol, gas, whatever you call it. That normally works. Oh, we definitely can't miss Iva. I have a soft spot for old Iva. She is a Tasmanian devil. No, you're not, Ginger. You're a good girl. Oh, Steady, you had 6 miscarriages and 2 lovely children. Oh. It definitely is. It's hard going. It definitely is. Could you imagine somebody coming home with gonorrhea? I don't think so. Yeah, his ass would be gone. Seamus would be kicked out that door. It's not right, Jasper. Jasper's my big dog. But look, it's 10:10. I've been on here over 2 hours and I was only... Yeah, as long as Space Monster's not involved, I'm all right. Definitely not. But I've got to get up early in the morning for my work. It was a great chat tonight. Thank you, mods. I appreciate each and every one of you. And it was a really good chat tonight. Sanders C, thank you for coming in. Thanks everybody for coming in. And Foxy in the Boxy, Jamie Live is live. Oh, right. Gotcha. No problem. Anybody else going live tonight? You too, Earthbound. I'll be getting to... and thank you, Bones. Appreciate that. I can maybe get you on Messenger and then I can shoot you an email when I'm going live. But good night, everyone. Stay safe and keep a lookout. I'll probably do a clip this week. But if you do want everyday kind of clips, toxicity of social media, Kool-Aid, and our lovely Angela's Clips and Giggles. She's brilliant. And replay, I'll read your email and thank you very much. I appreciate it. The PayPal, and we'll have to get you and your channel up and running and get it organised, and I'll promote it. We'll all promote it. Of course we will. And thank you, everyone. I know that, JD. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, everybody. Good night and sleep tight. See yous later.